So it's another day. I've woken up lucky enough to be able to use my mind. And it says, welcome to the canton of, oh, that's so hard for me to pronounce, Goicoechea. And this is on the border between Goicoechea and Moravia. And this is a park. And I believe this is a park that Andres visited in his video. So thank you, Andres, for letting me know about this park. Although it looked a little different in his video, but sometimes go that way. I'm going to sit down on the bench and have a drink. So as you can see, the park has a couple people in it, but it's not exactly packed. It's pretty tranquil. We do have some road noise from all sides, but for a park in San Jose or, you know, the area, it has a lot more nature and is a little bit closer to being a nature park than just a neighborhood park for the area. And I didn't even notice when I sat down and was walking along this sidewalk, but there are Zampopos here. When I got here last year in October and November, they were really common, and then as the dry season came on, they were less common, but now they are back and they are busy. Wonder what tree they are stripping. I could maybe follow them, and maybe it's one of those trees over there. So I followed them over here. And it looks like it's this tree. And they're actually careful when they take leaves off of a tree. They're usually careful to not take all of them because they don't want to kill the tree. So you can see it's not like it's actively denuded. And also you can see there's a squirrel there. So we're learning a lot about nature, even though this is just a small park. So here is a plant that is common in Montana and other parts of the United States, growing wild. And here, it's a cultivated plant. This is, of course, just a rose. Don't know what species or variety. And you can see there's little pollinators pollinating the rose. So thank you, pollinators. So I'm not actually sure what the name of this park is. On Google Maps, it says Moragua, which is Moravia and Goicoechea combined. Or Parque de Alto, which makes sense. It is kind of high up. But does a park really need a name? It was actually a bit of a walk to get here. It is kind of hot out, so as long as I'm here, I'm spending some time just resting in the shade. Don't have a lot of other things to do today. Well, that's the park. Some benches, some picnic tables, sports fields. A lot of people with dogs. I like seeing dogs. And, it's like a lot of parks. There is like a playground for children on the other side of that, which I also saw I don't know if that was the same video by Andres. Anyway, so I saw that today, and I'm just going to head home. I am going to head home a slightly different way, and even though that park is relatively tranquil, once you get out on the road, slightly less so it can be noisy. But there's worse things than a city being noisy and full of life. And any day I get to walk along the road in Costa Rica, I'm happy. Anyway, so that was my Wednesday trip, just to a neighborhood park. And this Friday, hopefully I'll be doing something more substantial. We'll find out.